I was like, "Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning." Guys, let me tell you something. Oh my god, so much I had so much like drama to review today. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry I'm late cuz it is really late. It's like 10:20. Nice to see you. Okay. And I had to register Farah for her school trip. Um just a bunch of stuff. So my bad, y'all. Got that taken care of. They're going to Charleston. So yeah, I had to fill that out. Um, and I had to fill out my parental volunteer form because sis can't go because we know these school trips, these kids, girl. So yeah, I am volunteering. So I had to put my background check information in so I can be cleared, so I can ride the bus with the churn. So that's gonna be fun. Anyway, guys, there was some shenanigans. If you're following, you need to be following Real Talk Bougie if you're not, because if you like some drama and some shenanigans, there's a plenty going on over there in the Nesto, in the Nesto sector. Oh, a mess. I think I'm gonna need a charger. Karen, I don't know what you're Karen, what are you doing? Okay. Look at Karen's dog, everybody. Look at Karen's boo thing. Okay. Oh God, these dogs are so bad over here. I'm not even gonna get into it. We'll just forget about that. Erica is that birthday girl. Erica had her birthday yesterday on Valentine's Day, guys. Um, Miss HLS had a birthday. Aquarius season. Aquarius stand up. Hey, Mastermind. Hi, me, oh my. Bougie Gang, what's going on to the gang stars? JS, make beauty forever. The Claudia Jordan of the YouTube streets. She's giving Claudia Jordan hair, our friend, make beauty forever. And Miss HLS, birthday girl Aquarius. Erica, birthday girl Aquarius. India, look at India. Hey, boo boo. How are you, sis? Um, I want to I think it's Keish, excuse me. I do want to thank Keisha, not Kaylee, but Keisha, Bougie Gang Keisha, um, from Austin. And you know why, and thank you very much. I don't know if you heard my thank you the other day. Maybe we Instagrammed, but another sis, Renee, sent me some happy mail yesterday. And Renee, thank you very much. I need to send you a note on Instagram so that you know that I received it. And thank you so much. I'm going to put the little calendar on my desk. That was so sweet. And sis made a donation and I flipped it right around and sent it off for some records, for some open records. So thank you, because I ma'am had to go to the post office yesterday and buy a box of envelopes and some stamps and a money order, because they only take money orders or cashier's checks, and I'm not going to the bank for cashier checks. So went and got a good old American money order from the bank. I mean, from the US Post Office, and flip that right on out there for open records request. Okay. Um, Thank you, Miss Renee, for supporting. Okay. Thank you, all of you guys, for supporting and being here. Guys, it was a daddy gone Valentine's Day. We're gonna go. You guys are so silly. I'm still trying to get caught up with all the drama. Girl, I was over there at Law and Crime, literally reading the chat because there was a YouTube Streets blogger that was detained, apprehended, and arrested as court was starting yesterday. And I wouldn't say I don't know what happened, but I was sitting there reading the chat. And from what I could surmise, we'll talk more about it when I go live over there. Um, is that there were comments being deleted, and but you can kind of get the gist. They couldn't delete everything, obviously, but there's a couple of people who I would love to talk to because they seem to know a lot, or more than us, right? Anyway, yeah. And basically it was stated by a couple of people. There was a couple of mods that mentioned it, and there were a few people in the chat that were like, "Oh, yeah, this, that, and the third happened." Um, so they were talking about it in the chat, definitely. And basically the mods put it in the chat. So, I went and got the screenshot. So we'll talk about it. I wish I was an inmate in I was an inmate in the courtroom yesterday. You wish you were an inmate? Maybe a court watcher? You don't want to be an inmate in Fulton County. Don't do that. Cause girl, inmate in Fulton County is not cute, honey. That is not, you don't want that. You don't want those problems. No. Hadn't you been watching all of the coverage? No, don't do that. No, don't. You don't want them problems. You do not want those problems. I'm just trying to tell you. Maybe a court watcher, but that's it. Anyway, guys, let's see what's going on the YouTube streets. Um but yeah, that is one of the things that's going on the YouTube streets, make no mistake. Um oh, they're having the ooh, having we're going to need to talk about this. The hearing to decide whether the Fulton County DA stays on the Trump case. So they're getting okay, we'll cover we'll I'm gonna let me mark that to my save later because we're gonna need to check in on that. Okay, there's so much going on, guys. Anyway, let's see what's happening with some of these moms. Um, let's see. I saw Jasmine was drinking on live last night, so I don't know if that's a good place to start. Was it the YouTuber with the dollar sign thing? I don't know what that with the money thing. What's the money thing or the dollar sign thing? I mean, it's basically news. I'm gonna just infamous Sylvia. She came over here one time. She came. Did she come and talk on our panel here, or was it over on Real Talk Bougie? She may have came over here one day and talked to us about what was going on, specific to was it the CP charges at that time? It might have been the CP charges that eventually got dismissed. I could not keep up. I was telling people I had a meeting, and yes, I was with the YouTube streets. Yeah, it was interesting. So all right, let's pivot. We'll talk about that a little later. Or All right, let's go over here to my jazzy life for a minute because we do have a couple of videos to react to. Oh my god, an hour and 30-minute live. Did she do this? No. Okay, I was about to say we're not watching that. We're going straight for Valentine's Day, and the Valentine's Day shenanigans. So it's a day gone, it's a daddy gone Valentine's Day, guys. So let's check out. And if you spent Valentine's Day in your own good company, congratulations, because that is a beautiful thing. Not only is it a beautiful thing to have peace of mind, but it's a beautiful thing to be happy. So as long as you are happy, you're showing yourself you're giving yourself some self-care, right? You don't have to be booed up just to prove anything to anyone because there's no point in being booed up with a bum, okay? Being booed up with a bum is this is what look, this is what happens when you get booed up with a bum, okay? Right here. All right? So, if you had a beautiful day to yourself, by yourself or with friends or whatever however you decide to put it down, I'm happy that you enjoyed yourself, okay? Make no mistake. This is not the crumb snatcher celebration hour. You need to be in healthy, people need to be in healthy, productive, mutually beneficial, full of love situations. If it's on some silly stuff and some less than or some low potential, some big hippedness of a man variety, and he's with the bitch assness, leave that ninja alone, okay? And I mean that because that's not going to work out well. If you know what I'm saying, cheating, not coming through on your promises, all of that nonsense, that's a big no. Okay. So let's see what Jasmine was talking about. Ma'am was drinking as per usual. She says she hasn't. Next week she'll be live and say she hasn't drank in a long time. Oops, my bad.
Good. I hate when I mix my lip gloss in it.
So in about a couple of minutes, you're gonna hear Legendary crying. I don't know if the kids are, I don't think the kids are even home yet. I don't think. I could be wrong. But I don't know. It sounds like Legendary was crying to me. And
Oh,
she
this
a
live
little
stream look
muscle.
different. What page am I on?
Okay, so the kids are home because you can hear, I think you can hear Aiden.
I'm not gonna be in here that long because, yeah. So, happy Valentine's Day. Hey, Diamond. Am I on Jazzy Life? My Jazzy Life? What page am I on? Okay, good. Because I don't know, it looked different. It ain't never looked like this before. This setup is a little different. So I tried to, I'm gonna talk about this, y'all. My hair, the little curls that I had failed, right? I tried the whole TikTok and like, look at that. It looks horrible. Cause I tried to use some spray. We're gonna cover that up. But try to do a little trend, with the wrap around. That shit wasn't working. I had a whole stressful time trying to curl my hair and I gave up. I said, forget this. I got stuff I gotta do. Then on my kids, I was like, hold on, I gotta hurry up because I need to do this before they come home. Hope you guys are having a blessed Valentine's Day. I want to pop on here and just say hi to y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. Turn up. I ain't gonna lie. I was tired. But I was like, girl, get your ass up and do this. You have to do this for the kids. So I got up and got myself together. Thank you. And my kids was like, are you gonna dress up? And I was like, I don't want to. I was literally just gonna dress down. But then I was like, you know what?
So she put on a sweater and a little bit of lip gloss, and that is that's dressed up.
Or you're going on a date. It's Valentine's Day.
I'm not gonna lie. I love it when Jasmine gets drunk.
Yeah, all right. I don't like this one, but I couldn't get this one off, so I just left it. But this one over here is hurting. Hold on.
Yeah, the kids are home.
I was too busy trying to get stuff done.
And screaming.
I'm not gonna be live long because we're having a party. And the kids are having fun and they're in there. And I left them in there with all them treats and snacks and stuff. And they were going in. Okay.
Oh, they're kids. That wig is dead. Okay. Yes.
Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
It is definitely dead.
What y'all got planned for Valentine's Day? Are you doing something? Thank you. I couldn't debate on what I wanted to wear. It's not even that cold. It's cool. So I just said, let me throw this on. Let me throw this sweater on real quick.
We're going to pivot after we get through this a little bit. Is that a man or a woman? Ooh, Karen. Karen with the Karen with the shade. Karen, that is a woman. She's part of team uterus, team vagina. She had 5 kids out of her vagina. She says that all of the time. So she's part of team Team ovaries? I don't know what to. I mean, you got to be so specific these days. But she is she was born just like that. Okay, and you should see her mother. Let me stop. You should see Mom Dukes. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. House sounds like a battle royale in the living
To
room.
go back in there
Okay,
though.
she's
I
giving
came in here
Big
because I heard Maya
Frida,
in here.
right?
She was messing with stuff.
It doesn't matter for the purposes of this reaction, but ma'am she's part of team womb. I don't know. Hi Canva. When I'm tired, wine is the best thing. Let me tell you something. So yesterday I was live over on Real Talk in the evening. I got off. It was like right at 8 o'clock. My whole day was thrown off yesterday. Anyway, it's this whole school year has been a throw off. Anywho, we ended up going out to dinner for Mexican, and luckily we live in the county. So I mean, if I cross the street, we're in the city, but we're in the county, right? Anyway, we went up the road to a little Mexican cantina. Food was good. Anyway, I just had a small margarita on the rocks. Girl, ma'am was nice. I was feeling very good. Like that was exactly what it was the perfect size because you know how you go, hey boo boo, hey apple pie. You know how you go out for margaritas and it's like a swimming pool. It's a fishbowl drink and it's just too big. I can't drink the whole thing. Like I used to like back in the day, that was a different story. Now, mm, and not to mention, we sat next to a nice couple sat by us. Ma'am walked in the restaurant drunk. She was like, "Hey, happy Valentine's Day, y'all! Y'all are so cute." And she was talking so loud. I was like, "Gosh, she reminds me of one of my sister. Well, one of my sister-in-laws. My sister-in-law on my side of the family, not on my husband's side. Um, she reminds me of my brother's wife, and I was like, "Oh my god." She was very funny though, but she was super friendly and ma'am got super drunk. Anyway, we had a nice time. We had a good dinner. We came straight on home, had my margarita and I drank the whole thing. I was like, "This is the perfect size." Like I don't, you know, unless we're just coming to have like chips and salsa or something like that, and we're having dinner, this is the size. It was like a little bit bigger than a wine glass. It was not like fishbowl size margarita because I cannot finish. Anyway, she's giving Joanna Man. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Her voice is very much giving hormone therapy, right? This weekend I'm getting me a nice margarita. There's nothing better than a margarita. I like a nice salty margarita. Um, love it. Um, bless her heart. Okay. She tried. But yes,
Y'all
if
staying
you
in tonight? Everyone's sick. I hope y'all
hey
get to
Nikki,
feeling
hey boo
better.
boo. Girl, I was trying to take Farah out for hibachi yesterday. I took Farah out to lunch. And I think did I tell you guys this? No, I told Real Talk Bougie. So after I got off the phone with y'all yesterday or got off live with y'all, I'm like, after we finished our conference call yesterday, I went and picked up Farah because it was a half a day. It was early release. And I plan to take her to Nikado's in university. Any of you guys familiar with the university or you know what I'm talking about? So I picked her up from school. We headed to Nikado's. Nikado's now doesn't do lunch anymore. Only thing they do is dinner reservations and lunch takeout. Okay. I was like, damn, the pandemic really screwed up a lot. Cause I was wondering, I was like, where is everybody? People don't go out to lunch anymore. And maybe because there's so many people that work from home and that part of Charlotte, not saying it's all tech, but it's quite possible that some of the companies have gone very much virtual. So maybe the lunch crowds have died down and people are just picking up, and taking it back home because we used to have a very active lunch scene, but maybe uptown lunch is still pretty popular. But I guess a lot of people I know that a lot of people do work from home in my city, so I don't know. Anyway, um but I'm not normally out for lunch like that. I normally would be around our place, and I know there's a lot of work from home people around here, just stay at home moms and stuff like that. So I just expected the university area because it's right there by University of North Carolina, Charlotte campus. I just expected the college kids to be out. You know what I mean? Like I know they're in school, but they do eat, right? Um, Anywho, it was empty. It was like a freaking ghost town. And maybe, I don't know, maybe people took off for Valentine's Day. I don't know. We ended up we were going to go to Cheddar's and then we turned in and I saw a place and I was like, oh, look, sushi and hibachi. We go inside and there were no hibachi grills, but they were serving like hibachi type lunch. It was okay. I mean, I honestly thought I would spend more money, so I was kind of like, whatever, because I thought we were going to Nakado's and Farrah likes sushi, so I just, these days you can go out for lunch and spend $100, so we ended up going to this place, and what it really reminded me of, it was called Sushi Magic or Magic Sushi or something. Anyway, the sushi was okay. We ended up taking some of it home. You could basically order whatever you wanted for like 15.99. It just reminded me of like if it's like a modern not modern Japanese buffet. It reminded me of like if you've ever been to a traditional Chinese restaurant where they do Hong Kong style dim sum. So if any of you ever been to a dim sum Chinese restaurant and they come around and they serve everything on the little trays and platters and you just pay for lunch and you can just get whatever you want. It reminded me of that type of a setup. So if you've ever been to Asia and you've been to Hong Kong specifically, so maybe we had someone who was here. Was it Jay? No, it wasn't Jay Breezy, but it was Jay. One of my mods was in Hong Kong last week. But yeah, that type of dim sum dining experience, right? And it was nice and everything. But if you wanted to take something to go, you had to pay like a fee you had to pay a fee. So anyway, we had a nice lunch. It was something different. We had never been there before. The sushi was okay. It wasn't the best. It was okay. I didn't, what I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. I've just had fresher and better. But they did hand rolls and all kinds of stuff like that. So we enjoyed ourselves. We had a nice little lunch. Anyway, we went to Target and I ended up stopping to talk to this one. Okay, and breaking news, um, our fire alarm thing started buzzing, but we have very high ceilings. I'm not getting on the ladder to fix it, so my husband will fix it tonight. So if you hear the beeping, okay, you hear it and it'll be fixed tonight. Anyway, we went to Target because Farrah had to buy something for a friend and I needed to get my husband some pajamas. Anyway, we ended up walking by a lady and we renewed our contract. Everybody got a new phone. So that was now one of my husband's Valentine gifts. So that's what happened yesterday. And then I ended up going live later because of that, because I didn't get home till like 5:30, sometime like that. I don't even remember. It was late. We got home and it took us like 45 minutes to get home because we were partially in 5 o'clock traffic. And that's how long I picked up Farrah at 12:15. So that's how long like we were out, right? Anyway, I don't know, the phones might be coming today, but me and Farrah upgraded to 15s. Um, and my husband, he uses that fold phone, right? Jay Blitz. Yes, Jay Blitz was in Hong Kong visiting one of her kids or something. Um, and then I went live, and then when I came home, that's when I like all hell broke loose. It was funny because I subscribed to Law and Crime, and I'm subscribed to Sylvia, and I saw that, court was getting ready to start. I clicked on Law and Crime because sometimes they're streaming lots of different things. And I did see that they said it was postponed back to 2 o'clock, but I didn't read the chat. I wasn't reading the chat at all. And I wish I had been at the time because that's when they were in the chat talking about what happened. So anyway, we progressed with the live later when I got home, and that's when I found out everything had happened. But yeah, I don't know. You should try Bella Ciao. Is it Bella Ciao? Uptown. It's Italian, and then the food is delicious. My son is the general manager. Okay. Let's see. Next, I try to when Farrah has an early release, we usually do like a mother-daughter date. Let's see. Oh, is it where McCormick and Schmick used to be? Okay, across the street from US Bank. Is that where it is? It's showing me. Oh, I see it. I feel like I've been there before. Have they been there for a long time? Have they been there for like years and years? Because if they have been, and I guess there's a Dean and DeLuca. There used to be a Dean and DeLuca next door. If that's the place I'm thinking of, okay. Dean and DeLuca, US Bank is right there. Dean and DeLuca used to have a spot right there on the corner, I think. And when Homeland used to film in downtown Charlotte, the guy that played, was his name Brady? The guy with the red hair. One day I was on my way to work, and he like literally walked right in front of my car, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's Brady from Homeland." Because I was such a big fan of that show, and I'm really sad when it ended. Any of you guys who used to watch Homeland, they filmed here in Charlotte, and we'd have like Homeland sightings all the time because I worked right in the area where they filmed, and that was one of my favorite shows. Anyway, let's keep going. But that was my Valentine's Day. My husband came home around, I don't know, 6:30, 6:45 ish, maybe close to 7. And I got off live. We went to Mexican. I think I probably told you my story in reverse, but yeah, Brody, that's it. Um, oh my God. That was such a good show, wasn't it? I hate the way it ended. I really do. Some of the best shows, I hate the way they end. Like Dexter, huge disappointment. Homeland, huge disappointment. Westworld, I think Westworld basically is done. Huge disappointment. Like these are some of my favorite. Um, I don't, Game of Thrones, I was also kind of like some of the best shows, they end so disappointingly, right? Um, I know people were super disappointed, like Seinfeld when that ended. It's never a great way to go when you're on top and shows are ending. It's just like Dexter. Oh, the end of Dexter was awful. It was so awful, but I would say the best I loved Game of Thrones too, but the last episode was very like it just kind of was like, okay. Um I mean, it was okay. It was okay, but I wasn't happy with it. I'm just going to be honest. It's hard to tie it all up in a bow. I think sometimes rather than feeling like you need to tie it up in a package, sometimes I think that shows need to just treat it like an epic last episode rather than trying to close loose ends. If you leave it with a cliffhanger, then so be it. You know what I mean? Everything can't be, and they all trotted off into the sunset and lived happily ever after. Sometimes it's got to end on that bullshit because that's what it was on the whole time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I no, I tried to get into it. I heard it was good, but I just, in the past couple years with YouTube and everything, I just haven't had time to really get into anything epic. And I'm like, as far as like Handmaid's Tale, I'm waiting. Did that even start? If that started, then see, okay. Handmaid's Tale season 6. Periodically, I will see 20 damn 25. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. What's really going on? Handmaid's Tale update on 6th and final season start of production. They need to they need to slay. They need to come through on that all that bullshit they've been doing all these years. They need to come through. Do you hear me? We're learning more about the upcoming 6th and final season of Handmaid's Tale. The final chapter of the Emmy Award winning Hulu series originally began production in 2023 for fall 2024 premiere, but the schedule, of course, was delayed by strikes. In an interview with Deadline, Disney Television Group President Craig Erwich, who oversees content for Hulu, said the sixth season now is set to begin production this summer for premiere in 2025. The series was renewed for a sixth and final season in September 2022, just ahead of its season 5 premiere. Season 5 follows Elizabeth Moss, the aftermath of Commander Waterford's murder and the consequences that she must face in her role in the gruesome slaying. At minimum, she will have to face off with the widow Serena. Yeah, because they ended up on the same train, and on some level Gilead, but mainly she will be forced to redefine her identity and purpose, now forever changed. Meanwhile, Commander Lawrence, okay, so it's brief. um Meanwhile, Commander Lawrence works with Nick and Aunt Lydia as he tries to reform Gilead and the rise of power, but who knows what Commander and Nick, who helped June get her hands on Waterford for the kill, have up their sleeves. Um, I don't know. I wonder if Nick is going to become the commander. Ooh, huh. I wonder if Nick becomes like head honcho. What would happen? Is Elizabeth Moss going to get back together with her husband? So many questions. Her Still in Canada, June. Okay, so yeah. Any of you guys who follow Handmaid's Tale, I'll drop this article for you guys. Um, this just dropped 2 days ago. It's so funny. Every time I think of Handmaid's Tale, there's usually some sort of new update that just drops somewhere. But if you guys are Handmaid fans, you guys know Jon Snow is coming to. Oh, really? My mom said MASH was crazy, had a crazy ending. That goes way, way back. Man, I didn't even that was kind of before my time. Dexter was very much of a disappointment. What show ended that was actually like show that ended that had like a fantastic like crying or whatever? Um Maybe The Shield. I feel like you know what? The Shield. I think The Shield had like 6 seasons, and one of the people that I least expected it. Anybody watch The Shield? Hey HBB. The Shield is a cop drama. Um oh my god, it was so good. The Shield was amazing, and I feel like if I'm remembering correctly, um the end was like one of the last 2 people left, like, was just walking into the station like it was just another day. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't always have to be, I don't know. Actually, I have it. I have like all 6 seasons because back when you used to like buy the season physically and have all the discs. Let's see. The Shield. Anthony, what's his name? Anthony, from Hustle and Flow, from Blackish. Uh he's in it. The Shield is on. Where can we watch that? The Shield. Michael Chiklis is in it. Yeah, Vic Mackey, Shane. Vic Mackey and Shane were partners. They had like they were partners. They say it's on YouTube. You can rent on YouTube. It's on Apple TV. It's on Hulu. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on everything. It's so good. So good. Um, oh my God. I don't even want to tell you the end because the end it's like, what? These were some cops. They were a little bit, they were, is there a thing as being a little bit corrupt? Okay. Anthony Anderson. Um, they were corrupt. Okay. But they were good cops. They made good arrests, but they were the cops. They were the undercovers that have to kind of turn their back on things to let things play out so that they can kind of get the big fish. Right. Um, but there was a there were some operatives from within. I don't want to tell too much because I don't want to ruin it because the last episode was like, what? No. Oh my God. So good. Oh, it was that show was a show that was good every season. Every season. I highly recommend it. If you like cop drama, stuff like that, I think a lot of people were watching The Wire when The Shield was on. That The Shield takes place in LA, but it's so good. Another really good drama, it was on Showtime, was called Rome. It was about some military guys who so it was taking place in Roman times around the time of Cleopatra, um, Caesar, all of that. And it was like a period type drama. I think it was maybe like 3 years. So good. Loved that. It ended when Cleopatra had her kids with Mark Anthony. So good. So I highly recommend that. Um, but yeah, uh, I was very much disappointed at so Boardwalk Empire ended well. NYPD amazing. People love The Wire. I never watched The Wire. I think I was watching The Shield at the time The Wire was going, but it's probably something similar. If I think The Wire was telling the story from the people in the community's vantage point. The Shield is definitely like a cop drama. And it's definitely like boots on the ground, what they talk about in the squad cars, doing investigations, all of that stuff. Just so good. Prison Break was good too. I think I saw The Shield on Tubi. Um, Lost was a very like I got into Lost late. Hi Isha, hey boo boo. Anthony Anderson was a drug lord, if you can believe. Anthony Anderson like ran a community center for kids. So he was helping kids, but behind the scenes, Sir was Honcho, serving up the needs of another group, right? Really, really good. Anyway, y'all, as you can tell, Jasmine did not hold our attention on this Valentine's Day. We should just let her advance and see what else is going on. We're gonna have to check and see what's going on with the Handmaid's Tale. If you never watched Westworld, check that out. Westworld was so good. I loved it, and I think they just ran out of money. I think that the last 2 seasons were very disappointing. Westworld first 2 seasons were amazing. I guess season 3, season 4 just went kaput. I think they got excited and people were saying that they jumped the shark, which I guess they means that they just went too far out and were never able to bring it back to what made it like the shit, basically. Um, but Westworld was really I enjoyed it, but the last season was like, what are y'all doing? Okay. What are y'all doing? Um, anyway, Handmaid's Tale has consistently been good, but it does bother me every time Elizabeth Moss gets out of Gilead and she takes her ass right on back. It's like, okay, and we understand you need it's like that's how I feel, but then it's like, but she has to go back and get her daughter. Okay. She's got to get her daughter. And she's low key in love with Nick. But what about your husband? Okay. So let's see. Girl, HTGAWM. What? What show is that? How to Get Away with Murder. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I just need a minute. I just need a minute, guys. Okay. All right, let's look at Jasmine. She looks like she's about to pray. Lord, please send me some diak tonight.
I'll make for dinner. I'm thinking of a quick and easy dinner. Okay. It took all that setting up and going and getting stuff for them. Quick and easy.
Girl,
Because they
did you pay your rent? Okay, ma'am, did you pay your rent? Let's go to the other one.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel.
Hey you guys. Hey you guys. What is that? Oh, she was supposed to okay.
Why is it doing that?
She's not used to the new setup. Is she wearing that sweater with no bra? She's gross.
Yes. I might say who? He proposed,
Girl. Okay, so Jasmine is obviously feeling away. I did Jasmine, Chris would never. Chris would never. Let me move this comment so I can get a You know what, and Harmon, yes, it has my feelings all over the place too. No lie. Like you're so right on that. Let me Okay, Jasmine, you wish boo boo. Okay, that's my thumbnail. Okay. Okay. Loved I never watched How to Get Away with Murder. I never watched it. Trying to show her pancakes with raisins. Oh my goodness. Hi family. Hi Trina. How are you, boo? Let me Okay. Yeah, guys. Um I don't know what this woman has going on, but we're going to have to pivot. So Jasmine is sitting there eating some fruit like, okay. She's not talking about anything. She said there's a lot going on. So the kids are having fun. The kids are hopped up on that wig looks horrible. All right. Let's go see.
Yeah. Kaylin, come get
Okay.
Valentine. What's his name? Bentley stuff.
Let's go check and see. Liv was live in the car. Um how exciting for her, right? Let's check and see what ma'am was talking about. Let's see if she's talking about anything. 9 times out of 10 when she's in the car like this, she's going to have something to say. Let's advance because I'm sure the first 5 minutes is nothing like,
No, I'm
oh,
not with the
thank you.
passions. Okay, I just throw shit on and I
Thank
make it
you.
look cute. And they'll just make up anything at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, what
Girl,
do
it's
you
a
wear
daddy
on a date?
gone.
Like your girl is clueless out here. I'm not saying I'm going on a date. I ain't saying
So you just had a baby and then you had another baby and you just got back to town. You got 3 kids that come over every other weekend and you're worried about what to wear on a date. You wear underwear, you wear a bra, And for you, um, really and truly, you should stay your ass home. Not because you're a mother, but because you're you. That's
Shit,
why
I'm just
you need to
wondering,
stay home.
what do you wear on a date at this time of year? What do you wear on a date?
Okay, she's playing with us. All right, let's advance.
Okay. All right. Also, yeah, where do they sell school uniforms this time of year? For me, I'm just like vibing, you know? I'm going with the flow.
I'm gonna be honest. It's very hard for me to watch her lives. Like I'm not even into it. I'll watch a video to try to keep up on what's going on, but these live streams are horrible. I cannot imagine who was watching this unless they're like basically brain dead. I mean, somebody has to just kind of be existing to think that to find this remotely entertaining because
Just
she
get back
is.
out there and like experience life and get to know people and be more social and stuff like that. I'm really a social butterfly, you guys, honestly. But like I said, I'm just not in those situations because I am at home.
Because
But
you just had a baby, what, 6 weeks ago? She's about ready to get on the prowl again.
wear some sneakers as long as they're fresh. Okay. My question is, what do people wear on dates?
Clothes. That's what people wear on
And
dates.
what do people wear on dates and school uniforms? I needed those two things.
Why does she need school uniforms?
Take
I
take
mean,
pictures. Oh
yeah,
yeah, most
I look.
definitely. Walmart.
I mean, like someone who is like you just want something like you know how you put the TV in front of the kids, babies or people who are just literally just wanting to have something on for some noise, okay? Underwear and keep them on, okay? Especially a first date. First date, keep your underwear on, okay? Even Sonya knows to keep her underwear on a first date. Maybe. Somehow they always get up underneath whatever she wears, girl, or it just falls off. Let's see. That Jezebel will always be a loose goose. Girl, absolutely. You're a mom. You should know where to get uniforms. Well. Okay. A store that either sells uniforms or not. Yeah, I mean, nobody like Target and Walmart, they may have them online, but you're not going to find them. And why don't you go to your favorite place? Go to the Salvation, go to Goodwill. They probably have old uniforms in the basket. You know what I mean? She will get pregnant again by the holidays. Probably, absolutely.
Has some online. So you don't think in store, Sheena? So it's just like a waste. I shouldn't even go in this damn store because I don't even
Why do you
necessarily.
need school uniforms? I'm sure Gerard has uniforms for the kids. It's like she wants to tell something.
Really? Like,
Look, which I don't know if this is true or not. Let's just say, by some stretch of the imagination, they have allowed her to get the kids back and she needs to get all set up for the kids. Good. Like, what are we supposed to give you a hand clap because you're getting your kids back? You shouldn't have lost them anyway, loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gerard had to rescue those children. He had to come to the rescue because you were not doing your job as a mother. So if now you are ready to handle that responsibility, no one is giving you a cookie. Handle your
dumbass.
business. You know what I mean? Like that's dumb. Who
That's how my
needs
mama is.
girl, go get them damn uniforms and keep
My
it
mama makes
pushing.
a
Ain't
friend
nobody
everywhere
giving
she
you
goes.
a standing ovation because you're
Yeah,
doing what
children's
you're
place
supposed to
and J.C.
do.
Penney. I'm
Girl,
not sure in
bye.
store this time of year. Children's place. Ooh, children's place. That's a good one.
Consider that. You know what's also sad? You got a 2-year-old or almost two, and because you're so like all you do is go buy secondhand, third hand, fifth hand clothes. Um, you don't even know where to shop. She doesn't even know where to shop. Okay, she's trying to get. She's trying to tell us something, but wants us to guess. Girl, nobody cares. Like at the end of the day, if Ryan, Robin, and Christian end up back at her house, she should be on her knees thanking God because you know what? You shouldn't have lost him from beginning. But she's going to be mad because people are going to be watching, people are going to be sending stuff to Gerard, and when she starts with her slorish behavior again, it's going to be a problem. So, good luck with that. Have fun with that. She's probably going to get into something because she can't. She wants to talk so bad. So let's see if we can find the spot. She wants someone to buy those uniforms. Girl, bye.
Zone to just go to a movie. I need to push myself outside my boundaries. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just go with the flow.
I cannot wait to hear her say, just because da 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 da, and you guys always want to hold it against me with my baby daddy. Let me reset this, girl. I thought it was doing better yesterday. Let's see. All right, let's reset. Okay. I'm not even gonna push this too much because I don't even think she really said anything, but we'll see.
But I was like, okay, girl, you gonna do that? So I had to show up at their school today and bring them some stuff. It'll be in the vlog. But
She went to their school today? Oh,
it's
really?
just, oh my gosh. So yeah, they're my Valentine's, okay? For real, for real.
She went
I
to
don't
the
know how
school
y'all be
today.
doing it with more than
Interesting.
that, okay?
The judge said no, Double H.
Why y'all so y'all? What did I tell y'all before? Y'all don't listen, huh? Oh,
She's
oh
built
my
like a
god.
cake pop. Ooh, that's
It's
so
like people want to hear the
mean.
bullshit. Y'all want to hear dumb
Oh my
shit. Can y'all
God.
go somewhere with that dumb shit, please? Pretty please.
Ryan
Thank
said
you.
she is built
I
like a
already told
cake
y'all that
pop.
before.
Oh my goodness.
Leave
That
me
was that
alone.
was
Okay, I don't know how many
low.
times I need to tell these demons that to leave me alone, but leave me alone. Okay, I walk with God Himself. So please leave me alone, demons. I don't want to play with you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't like you. You're messy.
Mm-hmm. I agree,
Like,
walk by faith.
girl, what is up? It's so sad how some people are, and it's 2024.
Okay.
Time flies. I love that statement. Signed, sealed, and delivered. But I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I would really feel bad to have such a boring live. I really would. Uh that hairstyle that she's sporting is I don't know what's going on with that.
Because your budget ain't big enough. I'm gonna try to get a better parking spot. I have to pee and I hate public restrooms. Okay, I don't do public restrooms,
Oh, I wonder
but it's
why.
feeling like bitch a public restroom type of day because I have to.
Do you see how she's driving through oh, you can't see. Hold on. She's literally, you know how just look. She's driving so there was this behind her and she's not going up and down the aisle. She's going like horizontally from parking pod to parking pod. You know what I mean? Just watch.
And I really need to
Look how
go
she's
check on this stuff so I don't have to do it later. Oh, and there is a better parking spot. Look, y'all. Oh, actually, hold on.
she's over here at Walmart, probably. Yeah, it's giving Walmart.
Is this a parking spot right here? Nope, that's not a parking spot.
Uh-huh.
Never mind.
How are
I'll go
you
to the parking
driving
spot.
past all
That's a
these
place
parking
for like the
spots?
The baskets, the buggies. Easy does it.
Now she's
If they
obviously okay.
flooded.
So she's covering because she doesn't want anyone to show up in Walmart with
Oh, there's a
her.
parking spot right here. But
All right, we don't care. I'm gonna just let her go on that. Um, let's see. I think Mahogany was over at a man's apartment. Hold on one second. It was weird. Anyway, we talked about this the other day. Are you guys watching the Jacksons of Atlanta? I'm watching a little bit of Mahogany. I cannot stand Justin. I'm going to be honest. I cannot stand him at all. So he's worse than her. But I think I've seen like when I search their names, um, you know, I think a lot of people are talking about that this is all a skit with these two. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but Mahogany is definitely giving I'm trying to go out. Look what she has on. This is what she went out in according to her after her birthday, for her birthday, after she had just had the new baby and she's not out with Justin. I don't know what like look at this. So I don't know if it's like up her butt. Hold on.
going on.
Oh, it's off on both sides. I don't know. Somebody out here might think it's
I ain't trying
cute.
to do
Okay. It's looking like you were trying to get some for your birthday. That's what I would say. Let's see if we can capture this outfit.
shy. I ain't trying to do too much at all. Y'all know that's not my intention, but I want y'all to be able to see a little.
You're not trying to do too much, Mahogany? Mahogany, you still have the, you're still giving I just had a baby. Like, and that's okay. Um uh she got that Kiki Palmer. What in the overweight store? You know what I'm like it's just giving, ma'am, why? Like if you wanted to wear a little black dress, okay, we get it. Um Okay, I gotta provide some cover on this because Jacksons of Atlanta are strange people. But yeah, that was her outfit she went out in, and she was over at a friend's house. She calls it a friend's house. And she said, "Oh, he's out right now, but I'm calling some of my girlfriends." Yeah, she's got both of her sides out. I don't know if that's a pantsuit or a dress, but she wants everyone to see everything. Like to me, allegedly you've been married for 10 years and you and your husband are getting a divorce. It just looks kind of thirsty. I mean, ma'am, you've got 6 kids. You just had a baby and it's giving I want to prove a point. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to go out if that's what you choose to do, but it's just giving I'm trying to prove a point. My feelings are hurt and I just, I want him to know what's going on. There was lit look, there was liquor, I was getting lit. I'm in my barely there dress. Justin is probably the one filming her. Look at her. Okay, we're not gonna play that. Anyway, let's listen to what Mahogany had to say.
No, February the 11th. It's Sunday, February the 11th. And it's crazy just to see the growth. Like just to see the whole growth of just my whole journey. Because I remember when I did that vlog on my birthday, January the 20th, and that was my first vlog. By myself per se. since, we had came to the decision and everything. And it's just like, I remember that day I was so nervous and I felt so alone. And it was a lot of emotions there. And though I still, of course, have a lot of emotions, it's just like I remember that day and just how unsure I felt, like when it came to whether I was going to be okay by myself. Um,
Girl, she's over here vlogging and she's
I
doing a
remember that
whisper
day
vlog.
because that day did hurt a lot
You can't
because
hear her. You're gonna have to turn your
though
volume on.
his
It's
father
all the way up.
had already,
Look, it's all the way up.
made the decision to divorce,
Look.
as other videos, and the video that I filmed the other day, and
She's sitting up there vlogging like she's scared. They say they're church people. I don't, you know what I mean? Like church people, girl, church people turn up. Um, it does, you know what I mean? Like there is the hypocrisy. Like we can get into that but we're not. I think okay, so on top of being church people, they're pastor and first lady. How about that? Right? Okay. But they're human, right? So I'm not saying it's right. What I'm saying is we should not expect them to be perfect because even though they should be a pillar and they should be above they should be above reproach. However, we know that that's not the case. Everyone is not living right, especially every pastor is not living right. It's not a pass, but don't like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised because that's just what happens. You know what I mean? I think sometimes we buy into the titles. You know what I mean? We buy into the title, but the title, we still got to keep our eyes open and use our discernment, right? Ma'am is a church person and she's like, and what about it? Right? Right? But she's over here whisper vlogging. Okay. Have you guys ever heard of whisper vlogging? Ma'am is just talking. And number one, she's not really saying anything. But number two, ma'am is talking real low because maybe Justin's in the other room, trying to wait for her to finish so he can pass off the kids and go get over to his girlfriend's house and go film his skit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't expect too much out of anybody. Just because people go to church, understand they could be smoking crack afterwards. You know what I mean? They could be running off to their boyfriend's house after, or they could be living absolutely perfectly. Um, the main thing, and I'm far be it from me to preach to you guys. What I'm gonna say is this: you have to pay attention to your own walk. I think the hypocrisy, we see it, we know it, that's it. But girl, these people are on some, I would not even, don't even pay attention to these people to try to emulate or anything. These people are not good examples. That's why they're being exposed. That's what happens when you want to come out here and use the good Lord's clout. When you want to use that God clout, understand. Okay. Have you been swallowed? Stop it. If you want to use that Jesus and God clout, understand understand how that goes. Use that good God clout, good Jesus clout if you want to. That's that is a true that is a true test of F around and find out. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say on
I
that.
said
Okay?
just because, when someone has an affair, like they take their pretty much their love from you and they put it into somebody else. But the loyal partner is still putting their love into them, and it takes time for them to really detach and really feel the impact of what is going on. And so I remember being so hurt and broken that day. And if you want to know the full scoop of this, because I've shared it on my Patreon. If you want to know the full scoop,
See, there they go into the sales pitch. I shared on my Patreon. Look, and maybe she did share it on her Patreon. But ma'am, you're doing a vlog on YouTube. Can you just give us the details, ma'am? Like, or so, okay. And there's nothing wrong with selling your Patreon. I get it because I got a Patreon. But at the end of the day, if you're like, tell people the details. Would we had not have seen it already?
Make sure you subscribe to my Patreon. And there's where I give the raw and the uncut. And
Can you give the microphone version? Can you speak up?
I just share all the details, the receipts and everything. But um, I remember feeling so sad that day because literally,
Literally.
he had got me nothing, not a card.
Okay, so this is what I wanted you guys to hear. Justin, her baby father, her husband, even though you guys broke up, damn it, he's a bum. Okay. I don't know if this is a skit or not, but according to her, he gave her nothing. And okay, well, that's unfortunate. That's who you married, sis. That's who you picked and had all them damn pregnancies with. All them
Not
kids.
a flower, not anything. And that hurt because it was like, I get where we are now and I get.
Do y'all not see how they come for Shawnee O'Neal? Shawnee O'Neal is the first lady, and Shawnee O'Neal is executive producer of Basketball Wives. She's a Christian, but she still got a ratchet TV show, and I love it. You know what I mean? Like just be who you are. It doesn't make her husband a bad pastor. Now, if you're telling people that they need to live a certain type of way and that's not what you're doing, then you just got to be ready for people to call you a hypocrite. If you are, you know, some people want that next level experience. And if you want that next level experience, you want to ascend higher and higher and higher in your walk, then that's where you need to place yourself. You should not be at the church where you find fault with everyone. Number one, I would say, if that is a distraction for you, trying to find, like, you see everyone else's faults and you're doing so much better, it's going to really be hard to have a great experience with God, because you're too focused on how other people worship rather than getting into your own space with God, right? But sometimes you do grow out of places, but it's hard to find like the perfect couple doing perfectly, because you could find the perfect Christian experience and Sir just went and had an affair. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes those who are highly exalted, they have stuff coming at them every left, every right, and not to say that that's an excuse, but you have to be very disciplined. And sometimes people fall for the okey doke, even pastel. Okay. These people are on some tomfoolery, fugazatry, and they are with the bullshit. I would never, they're not to be trusted on any of that. You know what I'm saying? They can call themselves pastor if they want to. I don't care. I just watch them for shits and giggles. The fact that people are sitting there like in their comments and stuff and expect so much from them. It's kind of like, come on now. They lied about a baby. They lied. Like, are we still like, these people are some fools. I think that's part of their content, is that they're less than uh their less than holy walk, or whatever. I don't know how you want to call it, but I think that part of their content is the shock of it all, that they call themselves pastors or clergy people, and ma'am has her booty out, he has her dipped over, showing the crack of her behind. Was that last Valentine's Day or the Halloween before last? Like, it was on some silly stuff, and now Justin's having an affair. I think they're like shock and awe. They are like a pastor first lady nightmare. I think that's their content. They are like trying to be shock jocks of YouTube family. They're like shock family YouTube drama. So where you might have people who are like um the Onyx family, or even, let's just say, I don't want to say the Prince family, but um some wholesome family that's on YouTube. I think they want to put themselves out like that with the kids, but when it's just them, they are on some shock and awe. They just want to shock people, and get y'all watching and talking because that's how they're going to ride it to a million. They don't care about being like Nitra B. They don't care about being clean, wholesome, sweet, friendly. Like Mahogany comes, she sounds like Anitra B. She's got the southern drawl and she's very mild mannered and all of those things. But these two are trashy, man. They're very, very trashy. Um, you said they were hilarious. Okay, you can hear now. Yeah, Mahogany was talking real low.
that
Look at, I mean,
we're moving in two
she's
separate directions, but it's like, do you not care
no, he doesn't
at
care.
all?
No.
Just even as I mean, I know you
Look, you guys can't see it. Let me show you. Hold on. Hold on. Can you guys see her tags? No friends, lonely, loner, reveal, daily vlog, get ready with me, day in the life, Diera, Mahogany's World, girl chat, how to vlogger, story time, chit chat, get ready with me, glam beat, girl, stop it. Glam beat, okay. Natural beat, stop. Routine, didn't see it. Luxury, girl, please. Atlanta vlog, Mahogany Jackson, trending, lifestyle vlog, get ready with me, motivational video. Motherhood, mom, parenting, how to make friends, divorce, Jacksons of Atlanta, twins, vlog 2024, first, Justin and Mahogany, I have no friends, twin pregnancy. God, this is pretty sad. Okay, alone. My goodness. 350 comments. Okay, not bad. I'm sorry you're going through this. I want to know why you guys are going. I wonder. I wish Fulton County would hurry up and get back online. I don't know if it's Fulton County or not. Um, I want to know, is the divorce filed? Oh, you know what? Maybe I can go to Trellis. Oh, okay. Let me go to Trellis and see. I'll check it out on Trellis because that might, yeah, that might do the trick. Let's hear what else she has to say a little bit. And girl, ma'am is showing
feel the
out.
way you feel about me and you want to do, you want to do your thing. But, giving you
What
just
do
a
I
bad
think about the
situation
Jacksons? I
is
just talked
nothing
about it
at
for like 10
all,
minutes.
not
Not
anything. So,
much.
but I'm not gonna get into that because, like I said,
Not
I'm not
much.
sharing.
I
I don't
mean,
want to
I
make
think
this
they're
all about that.
hypocrites.
So
They, I don't,
I share more
they're
often with my
There's
Patreon,
look,
but
aside from okay, let's say maybe they're not even hypocrites. They might not even be. I know that they were pastors once upon a time. What I think about the Jacksons is that they're trying to make a buck. They're trying to make a buck and they are trying to engage into some shock and awe of what's going on these YouTube streets. You don't have to be sorry, sis. But yeah, we just talked about it. So, but yeah, they're just trying to make some money. I don't particularly like love them. Mahogany is ratchet ghetto. Um, she tries to like, okay, guys. I went out. I was so scared. I was so lonely. It was my birthday and I just wanted to have a good time. You were scared and lonely, so you went out in your freakum dress. Okay.
I
I mean, it
remember
was
I
her
was hurt
birthday and
by that
everything. So, but
for
yeah,
several
she's cool.
reasons. But I
I
look
mean,
back
look,
to
she's on
this
Love Lies and
February
Lace
11th,
Fronts on a
everything
Thursday
coming back. I've
morning.
grown so
So on
much
some
and
Daddy Gone.
I've learned
So
so much and I understand
that
so
might be
much
what they
more.
want.
And it's a journey. It's a journey, but I'm embracing every step of it. And hey, it's my story. And I know if I let you
Hmm.
guys want to take this and turn it
Let
into
me look on
something
Trellis and see
about
if
you, and I
they've
am.
actually filed.
And so that night after my birthday, after I went out, I ended up leaving and I went to McDonald's because I was starving. If y'all know, I lost a lot of weight, and I'll share a lot. I'll share more about that in my upcoming vlogs. But um, I went and got me some McDonald's. I never got the lamb chops, y'all. I never got the lamb chops. but I did go get me some McDonald's, and I had like a maybe 4 count nugget and some fries. I didn't finish it. I probably ate like 1 or 2 nuggets and a few fries. And I drove home. And once I got home, I ended up going straight to sleep, y'all. I think I might have went to sleep with the makeup on, which is not me, but I was so dang on tired. And it was a great day. It was a great day. I won't say it was a great day because of all the things that took place. It was a great day because despite how I felt, I kept pushing and I put me first. And as I said in the beginning of this video, one of my words for this year is to live. And so I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself on how I did on my birthday. And so, yeah, here's me today editing the videos for you guys. As I said, they are going to seem as if they're from the past because during this whole thing, although y'all didn't know what was going on, I was still filming. And that was my first video, so I didn't get much footage. But in all the rest of them, I get better and better each time when it comes to just sharing my story because I remember, when it came to the Jackson Atlanta channel, it was, you know, I haven't, let me just say it this way. I haven't invested a lot of time into putting me first. And so it's different over here because it's like, that's what it's about. I'm so used to just falling in line and being a part of the bigger picture. And so it's a different space over here. And so you'll see how I grow in each vlog that comes out next. But I love y'all so
I'm looking up their divorce.
much. Thank y'all for locking in with your girl.
Let's
Thank y'all
see.
for watching. Thank you for your love, your prayers. I feel it. And God is carrying me, honey. He's carrying me. And every day gets better. Not because the pain go away or the pain feels lighter. It hasn't stopped really or started feeling too lighter yet, but too much lighter. Feels the same to be honest. But it's getting better because I'm getting stronger though. And
Okay.
yesterday's pain is today's strength. So I love y'all
Mm,
so much. And I hope y'all are enjoying the content and y'all are getting to know me. I'm a whole goofball, y'all. I'm me and I love it over here. Hey, I love it. And so I hope y'all are enjoying it too. Let me know what else y'all want to see and what else y'all want to get into over
I
here.
swear Justin is
But
probably
like I
right
said, there are many
behind.
more vlogs coming for you guys that
I
I
don't
film
see
before y'all
anything with
get
their
to
name
it.
on
And
it.
so I
Justin
love to share
Mahogany
with y'all
Jackson,
those
Justin
and y'all
Jackson
already
versus
know it's
Mahogany
giving new
Jackson.
stuff, recording new content, and we just
Let
growing and loving on ourselves and
me
loving on
get
God and loving on the
Florida.
community. And as I always say, y'all, this is a positive community over here. This is a safe space. So I want y'all to be able to share what y'all going through. I want y'all to be able to share how y'all are feeling. And I want y'all to be able to share your stories in the comments. And I reply.
Okay. Well, okay, sis. Thank you. All right. I'm trying to girl, is she cockeyed? I liked Wentworth. Oh, you might Navy girl might be behind in the chat. We want to see you stop lying, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, talking about I like it over here. Can you play the Daddy Gone? Oh, my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Where is my husband? Where is my boyfriend? Because I missed. I just spent Valentine's Day alone. Where is my husband? Just is she gonna do a vlog about being alone? Me, 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 me. Okay, apple pie. Hello. Nothing about the boys. Nothing about the divorce. Miss Corey is working that ponytail. Okay, Miss Corey, we see you, boo. Girl. Now that is a ponytail. Okay, my love. Okay, period. Yeah, a mess. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. These we really are gonna have to track down some people who are really trying to get with the foolishness, okay? Because these chicks are tired. It's not even that they're shit shows. It's just the fact these sisters are tired. They tired. They are tired. Okay. Where is my boyfriend? Um, guys, I'm going over to Real Talk Bougie in a minute. What time is it now? Is it 11:30? Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to eat something, but I'll be over there in a minute. I'm gonna try to find Miss Ma'am and Justin. I don't know if they filed or not, but when they do, they are tired. They are tired. Hey, LOL. Hey, boo. They are tired. Miss Corey, apparently she doesn't have kids because not one word about them. She has 6 kids. 6. Well, she's getting a minute right now. See how she's talking all low? I don't know if that's her headboard or not. She said she was over to some man's house. It's probably a content apartment. Let me go over there and see. She was over in some it was look, let's be honest. These people, some of these people in Atlanta, Houston, everywhere, they'll get an Airbnb for the day. And even Country Wayne, they're not always like they're getting Airbnbs. They're probably going into houses that are staged for real estate closing, not closings, but real estate showings. And that's what they're using to film. Um, some of these places, I mean, she probably is sitting over there in an Airbnb, you know? She said she's over at a friend's house. Like, what friend do you have as a whole married woman? How do you have a friend? You've been married for 10 years. How do you have a friend so fast? Like, were you over here on the damn dating apps? That's what I want to know. If any of you out here all of a sudden found yourself single, not to say it takes rocket science to find a new man, but how would you be over to a man's house that quickly? Don't you can't you go get a you it's your birthday? Why wouldn't you just go get a hotel room? If you want to have a mom day or you have your freedom for the evening to have yourself a mom night and your husband is over to the house with his girlfriend taking care of your babies, wouldn't you just go get a room? Go get yourself a nice room downtown or somewhere in Buckhead or something like that and enjoy yourself a nice evening at the restaurant and the bar. I guess you take yourself out somewhere, but she said she was at a friend's house and he is not home. So it's your birthday. Your husband just left you. You got 6 kids and you're over to a man's house that's not even there. That sounds like some foolishness. That sounds like you and your husband are on the skits with the shits and you're filming trying to play like you got somebody knowing good and well ain't nothing popping off before you or Justin. Okay. I want to say something, but yesterday had me gone. I'm gonna behave today. We're gonna talk over on Real Talk Bougie. I mean, I really do want to do the Sonya videos. But I don't know if anyone went through. I did go over to Law and Crime and I did see some of the chat and I have some screenshots of the shenanigans that were in the chat. I don't have everything because there were a couple people that commented comments are disappearing. So people they were sniper modding. So, but there, I did catch a few comments where they said that Sylvia had gotten arrested and stuff like that. So, I still haven't been able to verify it because Fulton County's down, and I promise you, I don't want to invest $1 in any kind of one other subscription to anything. So I wish Fulton County could get back up and running because it's like, damn, you know. Um, but I mean, I look, if the chat is saying a blogger just got arrested. I'm going to take it on good authority. Now, was it Sylvia? That's what they said. That's what one of the moderators said that she got from the way it was worded made me think that whoever is sitting in the court running the law and crime camera, that's what was said to her or to them. I don't know if it's a male or female, but that mod. So I've got some screenshots. Because I was like, "Ooh, okay, I found the spot in the chat where they were talking." Because they were really and truly, it was funny because the live stream was supposed to be getting started, and I guess this court has been notoriously late. So people were trashing the judge for being late and, just not starting on time and free Jeffrey, which is Thugga, all kinds of stuff. And people were just going back and forth about like, oh, it's day 29. Day 29 should have been back in November, right? Just talking shit, right? And then somebody comes into the chat and is basically like, somebody was just detained. Marshals just came into the court and just detained a blogger. And then it went from there. So we'll talk about some of that, but I really do want to talk about the Sonia Nesto videos. Okay. And then I don't know if we're going to be able to do Lamont. Lamont's call was so trashy and dirty. Oh my God. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. So we're going to get to it because I'll be behind. Also, if you're in members over there, then I'm going to drop a throwback maybe tonight. I'll work on that this afternoon. So anyway, okay, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. This was fun. But yeah, these mommies are tired, but we got some more. We got some more. And we're just gonna have to move on. And when someone's got something going on, we'll be back. We holla. Okay. Guys, have a great day. I'll see you over on Real Talk Bougie. And we will resume the shenanigans over there. Like, I don't know, a half hour, 45 minutes. I just want to warm up my food from last night. And I hope you guys will join me over on my other channel. I haven't set up the live yet, but I'm going to in just a minute. And I'll probably set it for 12:30, but I might come sooner. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to set it up now. And then that gives us a nice long time to talk before I have to pick up. Okay. All right, guys. You guys take care. Have a good afternoon. And don't forget to like this live. Take care, y'all.
Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your steps. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold under the flesh. All we ball, but we don't mesh.